Okay, what's happening, everybody? How are you guys doing? Happy Monday to those of you on this side of the date line, and happy Tuesday to you, Mr. John T. It was a long day for me. Typical Monday. But I was able to get a couple videos out. Victor was there. A couple of you other guys were there too. So it was cool. But it was busy, very busy day, lots to do. And it's spilled over until tomorrow too. I've got a lot to do tomorrow as well. Nate just texted me. He just finished a flight with his mom, so he's going to be going live with us here a little later. But he will be going live from his hangar, his actual hangar with his mom, and their Cessna 172. So there's not a whole lot happening. I just wanted to talk about a couple things. Nate's got some new stuff coming too, so he'll talk. But number one, if you guys look at the screen there, it says all wrenches have been reset. So I went through and I erased all of the moderators. I like rewarding people who talk. So like with this last giveaway, I made sure to include only people who talked in the chat over a certain amount of time. So that's just how I'm going to do it from now on. So so if you guys notice that you don't have a wrench, like Spencer Keith, I see you. I'm adding you as a moderator. The main thing, I want people to be interactive. So I want people to come here and chat. I don't just want people to show up for, giveaways and when stuff's being given away. So after giveaways are done, everything gets wiped out. And then we start over. So whenever you guys get on here and talk, I'm going to add you guys as moderators, and then that way we know that people that are interacting are the ones that are going to be involved in giveaways and such. Thank you, George Watts. And you guys getting started early with the super chats. Thank you. JCB67, you now have a wrench, my friend. But so guys, if you don't see a wrench when you type and you haven't been here for a little while, don't worry. If you're talking to me here, you'll see a wrench again. It's no big deal. I just want to make sure that the people who talk are the ones who are getting involved, because that's one of the ways that I do a giveaway if I'm doing one. So, but if you guys notice, there are some people that are showing up with little symbols after their names, because I have a little membership program started. So I'm still in the beginning stages of it, but they offered it to me, so I'm like, what the heck, I may as well put it up. T-Cat, thanks for coming by, and you now have a wrench. There is only one FMS 8S setup, and it's the one that just came out with the 1500 kV and aluminum housing. But we'll get back to that in a little bit. But yeah, so as I said, I have a little bit of a membership program going, so thanks to those of you that have joined already. I'm still working on all the fine details, but most of it's going to be, there's different levels, and people that are at the top level will be able to see some stuff before everybody else, and some stuff that only they can see, which will be kind of cool. But we're getting there. The wife and I have been really busy. She's been helping me with the website. I just got some business cards put out. RC Air Marshal, what's up? Thanks for having Mr. Alpha on the show. So yeah, pay attention to the scroll too, guys, because I'm adding the wrenches back. But just read it; it's there. But I appreciate you guys joining the membership program. It's going to be cool. I've already got some stuff planned, but I have to get all the fine details worked out. But I figured I'd launch it now anyway and get started. But so that's it. If you don't want to join, don't. Simple as that. If you want to, go ahead. But don't feel obligated. I mean, if you do, it's going to help out here because then that's just stuff that I'm going to put right back into what we do here on Mondays. And what I'm trying to do, weather permitting, is I like doing these streams at the field because then you guys get to see what we do. I think this last one we were able to see quite a bit. I tried to position the camera in a way where you guys would be able to see the planes as they go by. When I went back and looked at the replay, I was able to see, a couple shots where there were 4 planes in frame at once. But, I don't want it to be one of these things where I'm just the live streams where it's just going to be you guys looking upside my head and Nate and I bantering back and forth. I want it to be something where there's actually some sort of something happening. Thank you, Joseph Youngblood. But where there's something actually happening. So it'll be like you guys are kind of there at the field with us. Now that I know my phone can do it, now that I've got the tripod and all this other stuff, it'd be great if I could get something a little bit more high res, but just work with what we got. So I think 2 of my flights on my F-16 were actually on the live stream on Saturday, which was kind of cool. David Schneider. So I see some people don't have wrenches, but I'm adding them as I see them. But yeah, so I like the live streams that way. And I don't want them to stomp on other people's shows. So like I said, if you guys are wanting to watch the other person's show, go ahead. That's fine. It won't hurt my feelings at all. But it's easier for me to upload that stuff directly to YouTube through the live stream. So I'll play it because I don't fly the same day all the time. Sometimes I'll fly on a Saturday, sometimes I'll fly on a Sunday. And the best footage for flying is usually in the evening because the lighting's better. So that's what I plan to do. Skyblazer, what's up? I see you. I just added you back. So the live streams, they work really well for me because that's just one less thing I have to upload. So what I do is I'll just put it on and let it run. And if there's somebody else on that everybody wants to go see, go watch them. And then once you're done with them, come back or just watch the replay. It doesn't bother me either way. It's cool and you guys are there. So yeah, no, it's so that's the plan for weekends. But yeah, okay. So Nate, Will N is here, so I'm going to put Nate in the stream. There he is.
What's up, fools?
He's waving. What's happening? What you should have done was I can hear you. I don't know if everybody else can. But what you should have done was, like, if you were taxiing back, you should have started then. Or do you have to do it from
I was trying to join on Mom's iPad, but this shit's weird. So I brought my laptop, thank God.
Okay.
My mom's taxiing back right now. We did a little flying, and she dropped me off at the fuel island. I'll come back, and then she'll be back here in a second, so I'll put the plane away. Yeah, okay. I'm in my hangar.
Is it windy?
No, not really. Out there? Yeah. No, not really. Like 8 knots. You are?
I'm hearing wind noise. Yeah.
No, probably a little bit.
Are the all the fire planes out right now?
Just one of them's out right now.
Max, can you see one near where you are right now?
They're right over from my hangar. I can unplug my laptop and show you guys. My mom's taxiing in right now.
Why don't you just show us what's going on? So the field does look a little rough because it is a little rough, but it's not bad. It's a small field that's out in the middle of nowhere on the coast. I hear it. Oh, there's a fire plane. I see it.
There's usually one right here, but he's not here.
Okay, he's out working.
Hi.
What's up, Joe Pellegrino?
Sorry, guys. It's going to be loud here for a second. She'll shut it down. Oh, there she goes. All right.
Okay.
Oh, come on. You failed. You didn't make it all the way. Damn it. She failed.
Go work. Go work.
She didn't make it all the way.
That's good enough. That's what she has you for.
Yeah, she's got me, the plane full of.
So, guys, the field that we've been flying at is called Pacific Channel Commanders. It's in Half Moon Bay. It's kind of a little on the outskirts of Half Moon Bay. But it's...
Sorry, Ray. If you guys have wanted to meet the RC Supermom, now's your chance.
Yeah, there she is.
She's coming out of the plane right now.
Okay. So, yeah, it's on the coast. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and they do use like old football turf, AstroTurf, whatever they call it, for the runway. Dennis Farley, what's happening? You're back in moderator duty. But yeah, so and they haven't had a chance to go over and pick out the weeds and do some other stuff, but it's a little different. That's kind of cool to get to see him move the plane. But so yeah, it's a cool site. I like it because it's cool, literally cool. The place where we normally fly has is been pretty hot. It's the time of year when it's really hot. So, but yeah, so that's why we've been flying there. It's been a little foggy the last couple times. It was really foggy. Really foggy on Saturday, so I couldn't really open up the F-16. But hey, I'd rather be a little cold than way too hot. So batteries are happier too.
All right, I'm back.
Earthquake! Where'd you guys? Where was your flight?
Oh, we just stayed in the area. It's pretty smoky. We were gonna go over to Watsonville and do some touch and goes there, but we got up and it was like overcast, so that wasn't gonna happen.
Can we get your dinner at Sabrisa?
Please.
Can we close this?
I can close it. No, leave it open actually.
Well, if it gets too windy, it's close.
It won't get windy. Oh.
What's up, Brian? Hi, Pilot Ryan. 34 people. So thank you guys for coming to hang out with us on this fine Monday.
Hangar door noise. Sorry. Just close that one. Okay.
So, Nate, when's your F-35 showing up?
Tomorrow. Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow.
Hey, guys. I didn't even say hi. Just got back from flying. Yeah, not much. I'm getting an F-35 tomorrow. That's all I got. That's all I got to say.
Cool. UQRC, what's up? You get your wrench back. Pilot Ryan Media gets his wrench back. Chris Mitchell gets his wrench back.
Once my mom's done writing up the books, I'll show you guys inside. I'll show the best I can with a laptop.
Cool. Yeah, GB, you're right. And I always remember you with that F-35 because you told me to cut the throws. And I'm glad I did because even at 50% throws, it rolls like freaking crazy.
I have these rates with the lemon gyro and stuff.
Yep. And the crazy thing is, I took those same rates and moved them over to. I took everything and moved it over to the new F-16. That was what I used as the base for the F-16, and it all pretty much worked out. I just upped the aileron throw a little bit. That was it. Now, what were you going to say?
Oh, I was just saying, copy your settings. So yeah, this is the hangar. We got the lounge area, we got the couch, some chairs, we got a little bar area, fridge.
You gotta go really slow because it's breaking up. Go really slow.
No, it is.
Yeah, go really slow.
Okay, as I was saying, we got the lounge, the bar area, a little fridge, the airplane, and then there's some girly vanity stuff on the other side for my mom.
It
hanger
is her. It is hers. So
yeah, the hanger was perfect until that vanity mirror was put in.
The she shed.
the she shed. Is that what she said?
The she shed. You want to show me
The she shed.
flashlight?
Yeah. Here.
Yeah.
Okay. See you in a little bit.
And who's that said that? About the George Watts. We dealt with that with the fan. With the Nate's F-16. He went to go fly on the first flight and it shot out.
Oh yeah.
Broke off 3 of the blades.
I had the high performance F-16 and it got smushed while it was in my house. So I got the ARF F-35. So I'm gonna put in the fan that's from the high performance F-16. It's the exact same fan that it comes with, and it's got the Gooniac touch because George Watts, mine blew off on the F-16 too. GB, yours sounds kind of funky.
Yep,
yours isn't clean, but yours isn't perfectly balanced. I watched some of your vids; it's not perfectly balanced. It makes some noise. Ray and I's are gonna sound clean. Ray's sounds super clean, like perfect. Mine will hopefully sound the same.
It's because I got tired of it buzzing. No more buzzing, so I went through and didn't take much to get it right. I think all I had to do was move the spinner a little bit, and it worked out. There's a bright shining light. What was that?
It's my high beam flashlight.
Michael Mack. What's happening, Michael Mack?
Well, you guys want to see the plane?
Yeah, Dennis. Don't worry. None of my fans buzz. If they do, they get fixed, even at the field. Yes, please go show us the plane.
All right.
Show it.
Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to get it perfect because I'm using a laptop, but here's the airplane. It's a Cessna 172M, 1974. 300
older
hours.
than me.
Yeah, and this one has an interesting background. It sat for 18 years with the previous owner. 300 hours total time on the engine since new when we bought it. Yeah, let me get in here. My fat ass can actually fit in this thing. So yeah, here's the panel. I would light it up, but I'm not gonna. Garmin G5s.
I see my face.
Garmin 750, and we have a 5-pack. We don't actually have a attitude indicator because we got the G5s. But yeah, we do want to get an engine monitor in this thing. That's the only thing it needs, really.
What do you mean engine monitor? It doesn't have anything telling.
It's an engine monitor, basically, because right now our engine instruments is we have the tachometer down there, like a car, and then your oil temp and your oil pressure, and the tachometer. And then you obviously have the alternator light when your alternator quits going. So this little light right here, for anybody that doesn't know about full scale, if that light comes on while you're flying, that means your alternator's quit, and that means your battery's not charging. But an engine monitor basically has that all those things built into one little thing. And Garmin's making these new 6-pack style gauges that are glass, and they have an engine monitor one. So we're thinking about doing that.
Thank you, farmer man.
We're thinking next annual in April we might have that put in just for shits and giggles. But that's the only thing that plane needs. It's just that.
Cool.
And like that, the engine monitor also shows like your magneto status. So if when you're checking the mags, it'll show like left mag dead or something, kind of deal.
Cool.
But yeah, LED beacon light.
You have an LED headlight?
Yeah, it's got LED headlights, but it's still got the typical bulbs for the nav and strobes, which you never really got. But yeah, the landing light is quite blinding. Makes our little RC planes look dinky.
So cool. So yeah, Nate flies for real, as does his mama. They both fly, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we just.
And yeah, what?
I was just saying we just flew a
So
little bit.
yeah, the emojis, those emojis that I added, Bruce, those are my actual stuff. So one of me is the look that everybody laughed at me when I stood there and said, basically like saying only for fly, like you came all the way out here just to fly. So there's that one, and then I have some burner pics too, so that you can use, which kind of cool. It's all my stuff. So as I was,
Farmer asked whose plane is that? That's my plane. Well, that's my mom's plane. It's my mom and I's plane.
Mama.
It's mama's plane. It's mama's plane, but I fly it too sometimes.
No, I do not have a Discord server. I don't even know what it is. I know my kids know what it is. I just don't know what it is. So, what else? So yeah, the F-16. Nate was there for all of that. Hey, the landing was actually pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah, for me.
All of the landings were fairly good, but yeah, that thing worked out really well. And I forgot that. Excuse me. With in-runners, you've got to break them in. So the first few flights, they're not going to be all that great, but by the time you get to like your 5th to 10th flight, the plane's going to really start livening up. And that's basically what was happening. I don't know if you noticed, Nate, but that third one, it was really starting to move.
Mm-hmm.
It started getting quicker. So hopefully by the 5th one.
Craig, in this particular plane, I don't know. I started flying powered when I was 10 years old, and I'm 15 now. So I think I have about maybe 45 hours accumulated of log time. Because if I fly it when I'm with my mom, I can't log it, obviously. But like log time I have in this plane, probably less than 10 hours. Because we just bought it back in April. We haven't had it very long. And we haven't been able to fly for about a month due to the shitty smoke we've had out here. Today was Today was a day. Today was a day. It wasn't that bad, but it was so cool. We took off and we just did a box climb departure over the airport, and there was like layers of smoke. There was a layer and like 1,000-foot gap, and then another layer above it. It looked like it was so cool looking. And we were going to go over to Watsonville, which is just west of here, but it was overcast, like 500 feet. So.
Yeah, and it got nasty. It had cleared up, kind of. And now all that smoke just came back. Ooh. And some of that smoke's from our dang field.
Yep.
From Livermore.
Yep. Did you tell them about that?
No, I hadn't gotten to it yet. But yeah, guys, Livermore, we ended up getting one of our fellow members' planes went down, and it started a fire out there. And thankfully, what's up, RC Informer? Thankfully, it went out. I mean, they were able to get it out. They even had the planes come out.
Yep, I was here
yesterday.
I was here yesterday, and the tanker scrambled again. And I was like, And then Keon, my buddy Keon was out there. He texted me, hey, what plane went in? And, I came back over here, and I asked, I know some of the ground crew guys out there because CAL FIRE's like right there. And I asked them, like, hey, you guys going to go fight a fire in Livermore? They're like, yeah, how'd you know? And I showed them the video that Keon sent me. I was like, yeah, the RC field caught on fire. They're like, oh, that's funny. That's a coincidence.
Yep. So, I mean, it's out. Everything's good now, but it spread really quickly. Didn't take long for it to spread.
I knew it.
And it was a LiPo, too.
Yeah. Here, that's what it looked like. That was the fire there yesterday from the OV-10 Bronco.
Yeah. So, thankfully everything's okay.
And then I got the video that Keon sent me.
That's very important to have AMA insurance, because you never know when stuff like that can happen.
Look at how close it got to those houses there. It was blowing towards it, but luckily they put it out. This is what it was.
Yep, that's where you normally see us flying, so it doesn't take long. Thank you for joining, Joe Pellegrino.
I would join.
As I said, guys, I'm gonna end up doing a video that explains more of that, more of what's gonna be, what all that entails. But As I was saying, wife and I have been working on some stuff. So we've got a website that's 99% done. She's been working her magic on it, and it looks pretty dang awesome. Yeah, let me see if I can go grab one. Hold on, I'll be right back.
You got time in a 140 JCB 67? That's pretty cool. David Martin-Greff, you're so right. So what's happening, guys? Anybody joining us? I'm in a different spot. I'm in the hangar with my airplane, or my mom's plane. If anybody's just joining us. What's up, Jermaine? RC Informer, Ramsey Glass, Mr. Youngblood, Joseph. Yeah.
So yeah, and this is a big shout out to Nate too, because this is his picture. That's his picture from Sacramento, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the fiery booties. And then this is the other side with all the info on it. But yeah, so lots of cool stuff coming. So Rich Baker, we talked about this a while ago, but that's going to be the logo, so you'll see that.
What's up, Jermaine?
I can forward that stuff to you a little later. Jermaine, what's happening? Thank you for joining, my friend. RC Informer, you got some cool planes that just came out. I just saw the Corsair last week, and then the CJ6 or CJ7, whatever that thing is.
CJ6. I kind of want to get that. Just have a
Chinese version of the Yak.
The feckety Yak. I'm excited to get that F-35.
Yeah, so cool.
I'm not going to shut up about that. I'm never going to shut up about the F-35. I've always was like hesitant to get that one.
Well,
and then jokingly 2 weeks ago, I asked Ray. I'm like, hey, because Ray doesn't let anybody fly his planes. The only plane I've ever flown that was Ray's was that shitty little battle wing thing he has. And I asked him as a joke.
That's why I let you fly.
And I asked him as a joke. I'm like, hey Ray,
Go ahead.
Can I fly 35? And he's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I'm doing this. So yeah, and then he let me fly. He let me fly it.
Yeah, what helped you?
Let me
three
fly
times
3
total. Yeah. Well,
like,
the cool thing is now that you're getting it, we can do formation, and then, or we could do 2 F-35s and F-22, 2 F-22s, whatever. It's gonna be cool. Going to be cool.
Chris Mitchell can't wait.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with booties in F-14. So yeah, guys, and I'm all those of you that have orders with me, as Nate was talking about, we had fires, and the air quality was absolutely horrendous. It was like up in the 300s at some point, and that basically is almost on the verge of being able to really hurt you if you spend lots of time in it. So for the last 3-4 weeks, I haven't really been able to do much because I do all my work outside. I don't solder in the house. I do all that stuff outside. And when the weather's nasty, I ain't going to be sitting out there doing it. So finally, smoke is getting somewhat more manageable. So I've already started getting stuff together to send out. So thank you for your patience, but I'm not going to risk myself for some fire booties.
Okay.
So I'm going to make sure that, so wait, somebody else is in here with no wrench. Now you got a wrench. Okay, who is it? What?
I don't have any log tail dragger time, although I do have a bunch of glider time logs, which those are kind of tail wheels, I guess, because they want a ground loop kind of. But I started flying gliders when I was 13. If anybody doesn't know this, I started flying gliders when I was 13, and I could walk down and show you the gliders I fly with at the other side of the airport. I'm not walking. I might, who knows? But yeah, I started flying gliders when I was 13, and then I soloed when I was 14 in March of last year. But no, I don't have any tail dragger time. But hopefully when I get my private when I'm 17, my glider instructor is actually the tow plane check pilot, and he has a Citabria with a tow hook. So I'm hoping I'm going to get my private, and I'm going to take flying as a career, hopefully. And you need all your ratings to do that. But I'm super young. So hopefully if I get my license when I'm 17, I'm going to get my tailwheel endorsement. and then I'm gonna fly the tow plane. And if you want to have a flying job, because I kind of want to be like a corporate pilot kind of deal, and you need a lot of time to do that. So
What does it start at? 2,500 hours, something like that.
I don't know what the exact time is, but I want to get my tail wheel right when I get my private, and then fly the tow plane. That's the way to build time. And the Pawnee's like a tank of a plane. So if you can master to fly the Pawnee, you can land any tail dragger. I landed a Cessna 180 when I was 12 years old, but I was just kind of riding the controls. So that's like the only tail dragger time. I mean, I've flown plenty of tail draggers. I've flown a Mustang, if you want to say that. Mm-hmm.
You didn't land it, though. I can guarantee you that.
That Mustang right there is the one I flew in. And it's hanging right over there, but I don't know the hangar code. I'm not going to break in there and say, hey, let me go look at the Mustang. And then
that would be really cool, though, if we could have a live stream and you get a tour of a Mustang. That would be cool.
Those are the two Mustangs that live at this airport right here. These Straw Boss and Grim Reaper. And Straw Boss, the one on top, is the one I flew in with Mr. Dave Presta. No,
that would be cool, though, if you could get a tour of one of the Mustangs on live stream.
I know some people, Ray. I know some people. I can get in the hangar, but next time. I'll ask one of my buddies that flies the P-51, and I'll get into that shit. I won't take it. I'm not gonna touch the plane. He knows me though. We watch his kids. I'm sure he'll let me. Well, we don't watch them anymore, but we did. I'm sure he'll let me sneak in there and show off. Well, they've got a T6 and a Mustang in that hangar. It's a double hangar, so.
Cool.
Michael Statler, Air Force is cool, but it's just, for me, it's like, I mean, it doesn't really spark an interest. I'd love to fly jets like that, but it just doesn't spark an interest in me. I want to, my goal is, I want to fly like my buddy Dave Presta that flew me in the Mustang. I want to do kind of what he does. I want to fly like citations and do like charter flights, because those, you can get paid more, and besides, those are more fun to fly. And I want to fly like people's personal planes, like fancy people. Like he flies like Steph Curry's kids around like on a daily basis. So I would love to do that.
That's cool.
Yeah. He was complaining. He said Steph Curry's kids left his plane a mess. They left crayons all over the floor. I'm not kidding.
That's funny. Yeah, he's been playing. Steph Curry's been practicing basketball at the school right down the street from where I work. I drove past it today. But so you're fine. No issues.
Okay, good. I'm on a hotspot.
Yeah.
I was going to use Mom's iPad, but
no, you're doing good.
So I'm plugged in.
No, it's all good.
Okay.
So, guys, as I said, we did get the F-16 in the air. On its second flight, Nate and I did some formation, which was kind of cool. But
Craig Beaven. Sorry to interrupt. Craig Beaven.
Plane's pretty cool.
I'm a glider pilot. I know my stick and rudder shit. You got to use the rudder when you fly a glider.
And you got to follow the little string.
Yep, there's no turn coordinator in a glider. You step on the string. In an airplane, you step on the ball.
Little string.
But, yeah, all my instructors, I'm not saying I'm the best, but all my instructors say I'm a good stick, so I'll be all right. My brother.
So, yeah, we got that F-16 going. Those of you who haven't seen, I mean, I don't know who's selling it now, but FMS has an 8S set up, and as soon as I saw they had it, I went and got it because I love their the FMS fans have changed a lot of the free wing birds that I have for the better. So I use FMS rotors, FMS motors, and their whole combos, like in my F5. So I'm like, if they're going to do an 8S, and I've never done 8S. I've flown 8S planes for people, but I've never owned my own. So I'm like, what the heck? I got it. And Jet Tech Don, what's up? So I got it, and oops, what happened? I got it, and it works really good. So I didn't really get that many. I got 3 flights, and since the ceiling was low, I couldn't really go full ape shit like I normally do. But playing flew really good. And there will be more videos. I'm thinking about possibly taking a day this week to go fly. We'll see. Just
I
to
wish I could do
go.
that. I could probably do
So
Wednesday.
I'd probably only take that one plane if I did go.
I'm busy with school this week, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm busy too. I'm working, and I still might go just because I want to. I don't know what the weather's going to do though. But that's what I plan to do. Oh God, it's still smoking in Livermore too. Everywhere, pretty much.
Do I hear a mom walking back with my food? Hold on, I'm hungry, so
looks
I'm on
like
alert.
Yeah. Daily. Yeah, it's going to be kind of nasty in Half Moon Bay all weekend.
All right, well.
So we'll see. It said 71 on Sunday. We'll see.
Are the CAL FIRE guys here? Are they still here? Are they gonna? Oh no, they're still here. I'm not gonna go on their property. I don't want to get sprayed with retardant, but there's CAL FIRE. These guys have been working their asses off putting out the fires here.
Yeah, they've been pretty much nonstop.
Yeah, well, they were scrambling yesterday for the Livermore fire. One of them's not even here. One of them's gone, and it's staying somewhere overnight because it's not going to come back this late.
Probably either Sacramento or down south.
Yeah. So, get my big head out of here. But yeah, we have here at this base, we take the S2s and the OV10s. So we have two S2s that live here, but I mean, there was one day where we had like 15 of them coming in here. It was pretty freaking crazy.
Just to fill up and go.
Well, yeah.
And who's the new member? Michael Statler. Thanks for joining, my friend.
They just stick a big hose in the tailpipe of them and send them off. Good old airplane.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And I was going to talk about the whole Fiery Booty on 8S thing. Because I know there's a couple of you in here who are going to have 8S planes.
Reckham Roy, Hollister, KCVH, if anybody's curious.
So, those of you with 8S, depending on how you do 8S, I've been working on some new stuff for my burners, mainly because there's a certain sequence you have to go through in order to plug things in a way that don't burn them up. But I still have something that I put in there to prevent any issues. I have a reverse voltage protections. I have reverse voltage protection in there now. But when you're connecting my burner, you can see it in that first video that I have of my on my flight. You have to plug in if you're using two. It doesn't matter if you're using two 4S or a 6S and a 6S and a 2S or however you want to do it. When you get to make 8S, it can even be a 5S and a 3S, whatever. However you do it, you need to make sure to connect the afterburner side on the negative side of the series connection. So the battery that's plugged into the side on the, hold on, let me grab a connector. Hold on.
Lots of mixing for the Griffin, yes. So I am getting the MiG-29. It's confirmed. Christmas, MiG-29 is happening. Griffin, not so sure what I'm going to do about that yet, but low end will have a Griffin. I kind of want to take I'm kind of thinking, I don't really fly that F-86 that much. That'd be super cool to hang it up in here. Or if I don't sell the Corsair, I'll hang the Corsair in here too. I have a Hangar 9 Twin Otter sitting in the back corner over there. The old Hangar 9 one. It's sitting in the corner back there. You can kind of see it. Yeah, there he is. Below the airplane.
All right, so let's go back to the stuff I was talking about here. So here's a series connection. This is what connects to the ESC, and this is what connects to the batteries. So if you notice, a red side and a black. Oh wait, let's go back here. Oops. Red side and the black side. There's a red side and a black side. So the way that I do it, this plugs into the ESC. What I've been doing is I will plug this battery in first because this one's on the negative side of the series connection. So you plug that one in, you take your burner, connect that to it, connect. And then you connect the other. But you have to use the battery on this side times, but it will eventually fry because that's a short. So use the battery on this side for the burner.
That's how we do it in life. Red to black, black to red.
But if you forget, though, I have voltage protection on reverse voltage protection on there now. No flux capacitor, but yeah. So
Daryl,
that was one thing I had to get used to because I don't use.
The MiG-29 will be easier.
What was he talking about?
He's wondering which one should he get, the Gripen or the MiG. Yeah, they do, Alan. They do. Byron is another glider spot, and then Hollister's like the main one here in the South Bay. Byron's kind of sketch. They just had an accident there recently. A glider was taken off, got too high on the tow plane, moved it over. You know, if we're still on here, by the time my mom gets back, I eat. I could probably, I'm gonna go with my hotspot. Maybe not. I was gonna say I could walk down to the ramp area and show you guys around, show you some abandoned planes, a destroyed T-28, but that T-28 is not destroyed, but it's not gonna fly ever again. Yeah, we've got some interesting abandoned airplanes.
Oh, is that the one?
The blue and red one. We've got like
the one the guy ran out of gas.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a 337 that has like the roof moving in. We got a bunch of cool planes here, but they're all tucked away because it's getting dark here. So
cool. But yeah, this is I haven't been doing much. When I first started flying 6S packs, I used series connections because I'd use 2 3S because I had what, a 50 watt per channel charger, so it was easier to charge 3S than it was to charge 6S. So that's why I'd use these.
Yeah, the Gripen is cool, but you got to know what you're doing. Yeah, the Gripen is
especially with those linked controls, because you can do some funky stuff and end up getting into.
I'm hoping James is not going to maiden that Gripen. I was talking about this on the Zoom on Friday.
He is.
Watching that video.
He is maidening it.
He better cut those fucking throws down. He had that shit fucking flapping. Thing's going to crash.
Dude, stop cussing. You're going to mess up my monetization. Stop it. But yeah, no, you're right, because he's going to he's maidening it. He confirmed with RCR Marshall, he's maidening.
James, don't watch this, but that might end badly. It'll be good views though, but he probably won't post it if it crashes. But if he does, that'll be.
No, he's going to be there with Patrick, I think. Hopefully, Patrick
okay.
will.
Good thing, because Patrick will check it over. Thank God. He's gonna say he's gonna fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. He's gonna wreck that damn Gripen.
Yeah.
With those throws and the canards going like 90, I was like, oh crap. That'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, it's gonna do that whole pancake thing.
Don't hit me, Mom. Please. Not again.
Mama!
She's gonna whack me with she's gonna throw the freaking oil cans at me. She'll throw a coffee mug at me, probably. Or she'll throw a bag of popcorn at me, or a water bottle. I don't know. Or she'll just throw my food at me. We'll see.
Oh, I've got to keep talking, Nate. I've got to go change my batteries. I'm doing some discharging.
What? We're gonna make Ray rad tonight, boys. No, I'm joking. Yeah. We'll see what happens with that grip, and I hope James realizes to cut those throws down, because it's the same thing with the Delta, like the Mirage. The aileron's gonna be way the hell down, or else it's gonna just go crazy. I can attest to that. Sometimes I'll be flying my Mirage, and you flip it into 100% rate. It's like putting the plane on a drill bit and pulling the trigger. That's what the roll's like. Ooh, beepage. She'll huck a whiskey. She'll huck some whiskey at me probably. We'll get putting over there. Same as the MiG-21. Yeah, the MiG-21. The MiG-21, the A4, the F-35. Those all got to be cut down. And the little F-16. The little F-16, I had the throws way the hell down. And the L-39. The L-39 needs them pretty low, too. I had mine at like 40%. Don't say that, George. Don't say that,
Did
George.
you guys hear all the beeping?
Yeah. I don't think they have a blue box in the Gripen, which is really nice.
No, they don't. Everything's they set, from what I heard, they set it up like a like Elevons.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well,
It's an Elevons and rudder.
Besides, see, that's the nice thing about a Gripen too, guys. No blue box. There's no stupid ass gear delay, which I don't really mind the gear delay. I just, whenever I'm flying clean with a blue box, as soon as I hit the throttle, put the gear switch.
So then wait a minute. So then how do the lights come up? Do they have a sequencer?
Hush. I don't have an FMS A10 RC flyby. I have the E-Flight. You know why? It's because he's balanced the fan, David. Well, we're gonna give Ray a run for his money with the F-35. We're gonna see, but because I got mine coming tomorrow. But what was I saying? Yeah, they don't have a blue box in the Gripen, but the gear delay, I don't mind it. I just flip the gear switch when I take off. But no, I don't know how they're running the lights. They probably have a separate light controller in there for just the lights.
Well, they probably do like the F-15 and they have a little sequencer. I prefer that. That's a better setup.
And they don't have that many lights on that Gripen, just 3, just the nav and the landing light. But it's going to have a fire booty if I get it.
Yeah, but at least there's something. That's right.
And
that's the thing that worked really well with F-16 was the fire booty.
Oh, the food's here. I see headlights. My mommy's back with food.
What kind of food?
Burger and fries from the airport restaurant.
What kind of the food?
I'm going to turn my camera off so you guys don't have to see me munching.
David Martin Graff, the F-35 can fly in a wide variety of batteries. I think you could go as small as a 3300 and still be okay. But I fly mine on a 70C 4000 or a 30C 5000. 5000s are a little heavy, but they still work. But it's just a little heavy.
When I flew Rays, I used my Spectrum 30C 5000, and that was perfect in that. And then I also flew it on the Admiral 4000, which is like the same weight, and it flew perfect. It flew really good with the Admiral 4000, but I got a crap ton of flight time out of the 5000.
Yeah, well, the smart 5000s are light, really light.
Yeah, I like those packs.
Surprisingly light.
I ordered another one, so I'll have more of those. Sorry, guys, it's going to be a little noisy. My mom's making herself a beverage.
Beverage? So,
21 and older variety beverage?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
I'm in my hangar, phone boy, but I'm eating food. What the fuck? I'm in my hangar, but I'm not gonna have my camera on so you don't see me munching.
Why not?
You think people want to see me shoving food in my face?
They're probably fascinated by it.
It's probably better than looking at this little circle jiggle.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I got something on my computer screen.
You're
That's
not
what
gonna be able to wipe it with a plastic bag.
I'm-
And yes, Phone Boy, I've heard about it, and I've been anxiously awaiting more specs.
You don't want them to maybe turn it around.
I'm guessing, just guessing. I don't know for a fact. I'm just guessing that it's going to use the new 2100 kV setup, which should
I
be
hope
good.
it does. That would be amazing. It'd be freaking the screen. It's like the Mirage size stuff.
Yeah. So it should work pretty good.
Yeah. Do you have any napkins in here? Oh, I'll go
Yes,
grab.
of course I have napkins.
Maybe I'll be right back.
Did you guys, Dana, were you able to watch the live stream over the weekend? I basically followed Mikey and Brandon on their formation flight with the F-14 and the A4. It was kind of cool. So this weekend last weekend I put together some fan units for my buddy Brandon. I had some older 1930 kV 80 millimeters that he wanted to put into the F-14. So I put the burners on, got it all together. I got them all balanced. Gave those to him last week. This week, he had it all ready to go, and he flew it. I think we flew it on my live stream too for the first flight, but it was really good. And then there was a formation flight with little Mikey, and I've followed it around with my phone camera. Hopefully, you guys are able to see it. But it sounds and looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, guys, with the F-35, it has a wide variety of pack schemes. I haven't tried a 3300, but I'm sure it would fly great on it. My favorite is the 70C 4000. I've even flown a 40C 4000, and that was good too. But the 70C.
I was actually the one that tested that for you. Remember?
Was it you? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're like, oh, I've never flown on that battery before. I was like, oh.
Yeah. So the F-104. I haven't been able. I don't know if I'll be able to take that one out there. That's where it's usually the happiest. Mrs. Goo is typing in. Say hi to Mrs. Goo, guys. I knew she wouldn't like that. Mrs. Fiery Booty.
Did she know that my mom came up with the Mrs. Goo thing?
No.
I don't think originated Mrs. Goo.
No, you
She's
did.
Mrs. Fiery Booty now.
She prefers the Fiery Booty.
Or as Max from PCC says, the booty burner.
The booty burner. The booty burner. You got the booty burners in there? Max is hilarious.
That guy's funny. Not Max Willett.
And an insanely good helicopter pilot.
Is that a PCC?
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so keep your eyes open because we might have an announcement for some new stuff getting dropped here in a little bit. Thanks to the help of Mrs. Fiery Booty. What are you eating, man? All we hear the noises and can't see anything.
You're almost done.
That's just weird.
I'm eating a hamburger, right?
Okay, but it just sounded weird.
Okay, fine. Then I'll just.
Well, we hear all this noise and we're like, what is going on over there?
It's probably my mom also digging through her food, too.
That's all good.
You know I'm an airplane guy when I'm using a drop towel to clean my face. Yeah, right.
I don't know. I don't know what it is with the.
Turn the volume all the way down.
Yeah, he's at a thing. They showed the plane, but you were out working on the garden, so you missed it.
Freaking
Ouch.
Victor. Spoon feeding me.
Let's see.
You say I was spoon feeding you?
Great Scott, howdy. Your wrench has returned.
Oh yeah, you guys will get to meet the RC Supermom. Don't worry. She's just eating right now, so I'm not gonna put a camera in her face.
Yeah, I'm a messy eater. They don't want to watch me.
Oh, Johnny Rockets. No, wait. So wait, what place is there near you guys? Where do you get your food?
We have a great restaurant at the airport, Sabrisa's.
Oh, okay. So it's airport food.
It's airport food. It's really
Expensive
good.
airport food's like $9 for a freaking hamburger. It's all right, I guess. Pretty good.
It's
What do you
convenient.
expect? If it's good,
For a seafood
if it's
place,
good, it's all good.
for a seafood place, they make pretty good freaking food. Burgers.
It's a seafood place. Out in Hollister?
Yep.
Okay.
RC Flyby, you're gonna have a booty burner after you eat those.
Booty burner.
You're gonna have a fiery booty after you eat those wings. That's too
You
bad.
get through the beeping. You hear the beeping. They all went off. I started them all at the exact same time, and they all finished at the exact same time.
What's so sad about that, Victor?
That's-
I'd be loving to live right next to an In-N-Out.
All right, let me go unplug these things. I'll be back.
Oh, Joseph, the $100 hamburger.
Mm-hmm.
The $100 hamburger is if you go fly somewhere. It's a combination of paying for gas and paying for your food. $100 hamburger. Like my buddy Dave Presto when he flies citations with buddy Sal, who owns that P-51 Grim Reaper. They'll just go fly to Colorado and say, hey, we're going to go get a burger in Colorado, you know? See you later.
We fly and then we get burgers.
I wanted to eat when we went to Auburn, but we had to come back. That restaurant in Auburn,
Oh, yeah.
that restaurant in Auburn looked,
Well, you had to go to work.
yeah, work.
Work it. So, Dennis Farley, have a good night, my friend. Ooh, hey, Izzy. Hi, kitty.
Camarillo Airport. No, we have not.
Camarillo?
Yeah. TCAT RC Creations asked if we've been to Camarillo Airport.
No, we haven't been to Camarillo. Yes, Alan Gentry, it is. I'm very excited to get the F-35. It's a very good flying plane. It surprised me because I'd seen some videos on it. It looked a little wonky, but with Ray's gyro setup and his throws, it flew amazing. And I don't give me any hate because I said gyros are for the weak, but I am going to be putting the gyro in that plane. It doesn't really need it in the air, but on landing when you're starting to get slow, it definitely helps with the wing rock.
Yeah, good night to you too, EQRC.
CEQ.
I don't think I forgot you. I saw you. Had to go back and
Right.
look at
We've
the
been
chat.
to Watsonville. We've been to Watsonville
Howdy,
many times.
XRC.
What's up, Nick? Yeah, Reckham Roy. We've been to Watsonville multiple times. I had to land at Watsonville in a almost 30-knot
Oh
crosswind.
my god, it was so bad.
That was fun.
Oh, your YouTube channel, or my YouTube channel with your videos has the videos of that.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I posted those.
No. Yeah, we were actually going to go to Watsonville tonight, but we took off. We climbed out, and it was overcast over there. So we're like, we'll just do some catch and goes at Hollister. Or here, I should say. You know what I mean.
All right, guys.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I think we're probably gonna. You
I know
want to get ready to wrap it up, or you got something to do?
They're
Beep with.
Come on. Making a mess. My mom's making a mess as usual. See you, phone boy. Oh, yeah. If anybody wants...
boy.
I would... Okay, she's making a mess.
Oh, also, giveaway winners. I've started shipping stuff out. So I think 3 people should have had their stuff by now. I've got more that just showed up today that's going out. So hopefully this week, Mrs. Fiery, who's going to assist with that, getting that stuff out. We're going to get stuff sent. So phone boy, you have 2 batteries coming to you. Those are getting shipped. Flight 75. Who's that? I don't know who that is.
Okay. Everybody wants to meet you, Mom.
Okay, I'm cleaning my mess.
They all want to meet you up close. They've seen you on videos before, but a bunch of people have been asking. Okay. Here's the RC Supermom if anybody's wanting to meet her. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hello to Cindy. Drop a whole bunch of emojis for Miss Cindy, guys. What? I think my cat wants to be seen on TV too. So here, there's my cat. Meow. She wants to say howdy. See, she's meowing.
She's pissed.
She keeps running. She keeps running under the. No, she's fine. She doesn't like being picked up, but she's running around under my chair, wrapping her tail around my leg. She's still doing it. Then she gets mad when you pick her up. Put me down.
Oh, George, you started flying 2 years after I did, right?
Yeah.
Well, my mom tried RC, and every time she flew an RC plane.
God. Yeah, no.
Well, dude, we used to get these Nexstars all the time, right? We'd like buy a bunch of Nexstars to swap meets. And I remember this one Nexstar, it was like perfect. The engine would start if you just tapped it with a starter. It flew amazing. And Bauman, the guy who taught me to fly, was trying to teach her how to fly. He's like, okay, your turn. And I heard that thing go into a tree, and I was like, Mom.
Yeah.
I wanted to snap. I was so pissed. I heard it go snap, snap, snap. Oh. That was my favorite freaking plane at the time. That was like my beater trainer. I would like take it up super high, cut the engine, do some like looping dead stick landings, and come in and land it. And I heard the thing hit a tree, and I was like, God damn it.
Smack.
But yeah, my mom started flying when I was 12. So that was like what year?
Well, how old are you now? 15. So it's 3 years ago.
3 years
I've
ago.
been flying for 4 years.
Yeah, she got her private in November last year. So she actually left. She actually got on a flight at like 5 in the morning, coming home from AMA Expo to take her check ride because she failed the first time. Right, Mom?
I did. That was a hot mess.
The narrows.
You messed up steep turns and soft.
Steep turns and my soft field landing was.
How do you mess up?
Soft.
How do you mess up a steep turn? I don't get that.
When you don't roll out on your.
That's why you set the heading bug.
Yeah.
That's what the heading bug's for, Mom.
Right. Uh-huh.
You turn the heading bug to with your head.
Thanks, Nate.
Uh.
I'm getting my shoe off.
No, don't stop. Leave me alone.
Chunkla. Throw the chunkla. All right, everybody. It's getting late for people on the East Coast, and I'm getting tired, even though it's only 8:30 here. But we need to.
Oh yeah, another news. I got my permit on Wednesday, so I can drive now. Crazy little end behind the wheel now.
That's even scarier. You can't put a gyro on a car.
Hey. Good thing Ray doesn't have to land a car.
Hey, I got perfect landings this weekend, with the exception of maybe one.
You know why? You didn't fly your F5 that much. That's why.
I flew it twice, and I had 2 perfect landings. What are you talking about? You know why? Because I had the battery set up. I had the battery set up. Yeah, the nose was all messed up. It was bad.
You pulled him out of the car, the nose was dangling off. It had broken off in the... The nose had broken off.
The old one. My F5. I took it out of I was taking it out of storage, and the little garage door had slipped down, and I went, plunk. and it knocked
Right,
them
that's what they all
Nice
say. You know, it was
clean
just those landings. All those landings accumulated to that nose falling off.
Yeah,
That's what they all
it's
say.
fixed
Dude.
now, and it flew wonderful.
Show them the
Wonderful.
or show them the
I already showed them the CDF guys twice.
Oh.
Can't see them now anyway. It's dark as hell outside.
But it's time to go. Hope you guys had a good night.
We've had
Good
my
time
mom's
hanging
been
out.
now, and I haven't been to Columbia myself yet. But. Sweet, Roy.
So stay tuned for this week. I've got some more premieres coming out from videos. Lots of videos to go. What's all that light? So you have all those crazy disco lights at home, and then you got this crazy flashlight.
My thick flashlight.
Maglite. So yeah, I'm gonna post. So did I take a video of that? I don't remember the video of that. But I'm going to get going. I see your battery, Nate. That's great. Big old lithium ion. But everybody have a good night. Everybody have a good rest of the week. And if you guys are in the streams over the next couple days, I will be seeing you. Good night, Cindy. Good night, Nate. Mrs. Fire Booties is saying good night too, I believe. We will see you guys next time. She's waving. Oh wait, actually, hold on. I think she's gonna make a cameo.
A cameo.
There she is.
Ooh,
Other way.
Other way. Oh.
There.
Hi.
So, good night, everybody. Cindy says hi. She said hi back. Okay, guys, getting out of here. I'll see you later.
See you guys.
Thank you for all the people that just joined too. I appreciate it. Adios.
Bye.
Did somebody say Mrs. Hot Ass?